Hello once again, everyone. It's Joe from Feel Like Craps. It's a Saturday evening and I feel like craps. So we're going to play some craps. We are going to roll out a strategy that noticed on a YouTube channel from Skunky Sweat. New and upcoming YouTube channel for the game of craps. You got some good stuff on that channel. Stop by and check it out. We're going to try a strategy here with a $1,000 bankroll. We may have to go into profit, but it's a strategy, one of the strategies he rolls out on his channel. He's probably going to roll it out better than me. We are going to start with a $25 don't. So we're going to be on the don't for 25 bucks. Got to get the stars of our show and get them out here and active and ready. We'll use the small dice this time. 10 shooters are up. Our first shooter, actually, before we do that, no 4. We're not protected against a yo, but we'll at least be protected against our buddy. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben, our best friend. He's our first point. We're going to take the lay down for now. Stand by, though, because we're probably going to be coming back to it soon. We are now placing the 6 and the 8. The 6 and the 8 get a place bet for 30 bucks each. And we're going to do a come bet for 25. So I believe that's how this starts. We're going to see what happens. Dice are out. And a 4, 3, 7. How lovely is that, folks? How lovely is that? We lose the cap money. This pays that. That pays that. That didn't last long. We're going to go back up on the lay bet. We are one shooter down already, just that quickly. Dice are out. Here's Hollywood. And of course, a 314. How lovely. That will cost us $50. The point is 4. Dice are out. We're ready to go. 516, 415 rather. 415. That's going to come up to the 5. We are going to do $60 now in the DC. And a $100 no 4. Just to protect it on this come out roll. Or rather on this next roll, rather. So we get a DC to come through here. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. So that goes there. We're going to get paid 35. Okay. We got 35. For that. We're going against the grain here, so we're going to take 5 and put it on the hard 8. Actually 10 and put it on the hard 8. That'll hedge the don't bet. Trying to read my writing here, folks. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, okay. All right. Got it. All right. 25 in the come. And we're going to throw the layout there. Actually, I'm not going to have the layout there now because I don't need it. So that can come back to the rack. Dice are out. That's the hard 6. The national average, that'll be good for 35, and we're going to leave it right where it is. This is going to come up into the 6, and we can't double park. And we're just going to leave everything where it is and let it play out. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8, of course. 5, 3, 8, so we can eat the don't bet. And that's an easy 8, so that'll go away too. I have to put the 4 back up on the lay because we got to go back and got to do 60 back in the DC. Dice are out. Of course, it's a 6-5 yo. Of course. Of course. Gotta love it, folks. Dice are out. 3, 2, Fever 5. This is going to come down and get paid. We'll leave it there. Just taking a look, seeing what we got. Dice are out. 5, 2, you're all through. So we're going to win there. We're going to win there. This is going to come back down and get us 60 bucks. The lay bet's going to win. It's going to win 50. We're going to owe a $2 VIG because the VIG is based on the amount of the win. The amount of the win is $50. So that's a $2 VIG, and we'll put that back in there. And take our loot back to the rack before beginning again. We got 25 in the don't. We don't need 100 on there. Just 50 will do. Dice are out. That's a 4, 4, a hard 8. We lost the shooter there too. So we'll take him off. This is going to come over to the 8. Actually, it's going to, we may as well just place this because there's no need not to. 6 and 8, we're going to throw some money into the come. We're ready to go. Small dice are out. 2, 1, 3, craps. That's a killer. That's going to hurt. We're going to eat $25 on that one. Dice are out. And we're going to eat 50 because that was a 2, 2, 4. That was a ballerina. The come bet's going to travel up. Take that. We're going to do. This is going to be a $60 DC. Probably going to regret this, but no 10. We'll do a no 10 now for 100. Dice are out, no 10 lay. 6, 6, 12, craps. That pushes the DC into the next roll. Here they come. 5, 3, 8. Point hit. This travels up. This will lose, but we'll get 35 rather, for the place bet. Oh, what do we got? We got enough. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? We got that. We don't. We're going to keep our no 10 up. For the come out, dice are out. That is a 549 Nina from Pasadena. That's going to bring the puck over to the 9. We need one more come bet here to make it nice and even. Dice are out. 3, 2, Viva 5. That's it. I think we're all done. We'll let the shooter roll it out. That's a 4 the hard way. The ballerina are going to come down and get paid. We'll leave it in the come. Dice are out. 5, 2, you're all through. We got some losers. We'll take the losers first and then pay the winners. Number 1, we'll take you down. You're going to get a sweet $60 payment. The come bet's going to win. The don't pass is going to win. So we'll bring it back. That's going to win too. That's going to be $50. That's going to be another $2 vig. So we're going to do that and we'll get 50 back. We'll shift that back to the 4. Actually, we'll leave it on the 10 for the come out, and it doesn't need to be that much because we're only covering a $25 bet. So $50 no 4. -1 on the shooter count. We'll get that out of the way now too. And here we go. Dice are in the air. 4 tray on the come out. We'll only lose $1. Just leave everything where it is. Dice are out. Try it again, shooter. Nope. 4, 3, 4, 3, 7 on the come out. We're going to have to trade one of those in. We'll get 4 back. And essentially a successful hedge. Dice are out. Try it again, shooter. 2 craps. That's going to be a winner. That will be a winner on the don't. We'll take it right back to the rack. Here they come. 3 craps. That's a winner. We got a shooter that isn't shooting points. He's rolling horn numbers and 7s. Dice are out. Continuing on. 5, 3, 8. At long last, we have a point. All right. Into the come. I'm just going to throw a place bet on there. That's going to be a nice hedge. That's going to hedge better than the hard 8. The hard 8 can lose on an 8. That place bet can't. Dice are out. 3 craps. We're a little early. That's going to cost us a come bet. Dice are out. 5, 2, 7. You know, folks, what are you going to do? We'll lose that. We'll reset them. That'll get paid. That'll get paid. That's 50 bucks. So we'll owe $1 and we'll get some money for that. -1 on the shooter count. No reason to change the setup. Here we go. Dice are out. Fever 5. 3-2 Fever 5. Our point is 5. Now we don't have to worry about a place bet, and we don't have to worry about a 6 or 8 point. Here we go. Continuing on. 5-2-7. Didn't take long, folks. It didn't take long. 1, 2. Buckle your shoes. That one's going to be good for another 25 after we trade in $1 to satisfy the VIG police. Halfway home. Us race fans across flags are in the air. Here we go. Dice are out. 2 craps on the come out. That's a winner on the don't. That'll give us 25 bucks. Dice are out. 5, 3, an easy 8. And that's just great. Now we're going to try it again, folks. Let's see how far along we can get. The dice haven't been too rolly here tonight, so let's see. And they're not on this one either. That's a 4-3-7. Eventually, they got to roll themselves out of it. But until then, we're stuck with some haphazard shooting. That's going to reset. That shooter's done and gone quick. 4 remain. Dice are out. Yo 11 on the come out. That's going to cost us the don't. Here they come. 4-3-7 on the come out. That is going to cost us the don't, but that will come in to save the day after we trade in $1. So everything stays where it is. Here they come. Easy 6, a 5-1 mixer. We got a point of 6. Let's try it again, folks. Let's try it again. Here we go. We're all set up. Dice are out. 4-3-7. Unfrickin' believable. That has to be 3.7 outs in a row. At least 3. And we're going to have to trade in $1. Thankfully, we got that no 10 up there. He's helping out a bit. At least we're making some money on these 0.7 outs. 3 shooters to go. We're going right down through the shooter count. Dice are out. And that is a 9. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. This time we'll try a point of 9. And we shall try again. See if we can escape this next roll. Dice are out. 4-1-5. We made it. We got a third shooter in there. That's a good thing. Back in the come. Dice are out. 3 craps. That's going to cost us some money. Casino will get to take the come bet. We'll just put it back in. And we're going to get knocked off the no 10. That's going to come up. $100 on the no 4. Because we got to put 60 in the DC now. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. It's a mixer. That'll be a $35 win on the place bet. And what do we got? We got a 6, so we'll semi-hedge with a hard 6. And I think that's the setup, folks. We're ready. Actually, we're not ready. Stand by. We're not ready. Actually, we'll make it 50. There really isn't a need to have it up, though, is there? Let's take a look and see what we got. We're going to take it down. These dice are bound to start rolling outside eventually. Dice are out, and that's a 5 to fever. Send it down and pay it. It's going to go right back into the cum for the next roll. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. This will travel. We'll get a $35 winner. Just checking to make sure we're good. We are. Dice are out. That is a 6. That hurts. And an easy 6, of course. The one flaw I see in this strategy is that because these DC bets always end up going to a 6 or an 8. And of course you always have the option of declaring no action. So I guess you could do that. But let's see what happens. Dice are out. And of course, 6, 4, 10. That's good. I'm sorry. 6, 4, 10 is going to pay 25 in the cum. And we're going to get the no to go to the 10. So the DC goes to the 10. Dice are out. 12 craps. That's going to cost 25. We're taking this back down. We don't need it. Restock, and here we go. A yo 11. That'll win us back our loss. The craps number's undone by a yo 11. Dice are out. That's a 3 craps, so we'll give it right back again. Honest to God, we cannot frickin' get another number other than a horn number, huh? Apparently that's what's happening. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8, of course. Of course, that's going to be an off and on. This'll come down. This will go up. That'll get paid, and life is good. Dice are out. Here's Hollywood. 4, 3, 7. That's going to pay that. This will pay the don't pass, and we will get 60 upstairs. Not a bad showing. We're back in profit again. For now. 2 shooters remain, folks. We got 2 left, and we got 1 on the don't, so we're going to do a $50 no 4 to get us started, just in case we have some issues with the dice, because these dice have been problematic. There's a 3, 2 fever. We're going to place the 6 and the 8. Throw 25 in the cum, and here we go. Our setup is ready. Dice are out. 415, that's a point hit. That just costs us $25. This travels up to the 5. We'll restock the don't pass for the come out. We may as well work everything. Dice are out. 415, back on the 5. Of course, the come bet's always working. That's a contract bet, so that's always working. $25 away. And I think that's as far as we got, so we're going to try again. Dice are out, continuing on. 3 craps, 213. That's going to kill the come bet. Try it again, shooter. The shooter's costing us money. 415, that's going to kill the don't. The come bet's going to travel. I'm going to have to restock. Dice are out. Lots of dancing. 516, and we are working, so this is a work on everything. So we got $35 there. 25 in the come. I'm going to leave that right where it is. That's a good hedge for that. So here we go. I think we're all set. We need a second come point here, so let's see what happens. 639, Nina. Second come goes to the 9. 60 in the DC. This goes up to 100. Dice are out. Hard 8, of course. We get an 8 for our don't. Oh, okay. That can come away. I am still going to leave the no 4 up for 50. That's going to be a $35 winner. Take that back. Dice are out. 527. The dice just aren't having it, folks. They're just not having it. That's going to... Well, all 3 of these are going to lose. Bring this back down and pay it. 60 bucks. 25 for the DC. And a buck for this 25. We had to work to get that 25, but hey, it is what it is. That can come back to the rack jack. Final shooter is upon us, folks. And in order for the shooter to shoot, we got to turn the puck off because this is a come out roll. Dice are out. We are looking for a point shooter. That is a 6 the hard way. 336. Of course, we're down cap money with a 7 now, but it is what it is. And there it is. We had to speak its name. So that'll cost us $10, and that's going to be... Actually, it's not going to work out too bad because we're going to get that, and then we're going to trade a buck in and get paid up here. That no bet, that lay actually did help quite a bit here. We're going to be in profit because of it. So there's 1,000. Let's count them up. Not a bad deal. Skunky came up with a good one here. I don't think he played it with lay bets, but Maybe he did and I just don't remember it. That's possible too. It's been a long day. We're going to color these up. Send them $300. Wow. How about that, folks? $300. Playing the Skunky Express. All right. $302 to be exact after we pay the VIGs. All right. That's going to do it, folks. Roll number 4 of our Craps Marathon weekend is complete. This is Joe from Feel Like Craps. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. We're going to send the stars of our show back to their dressing room. And we will see you on the next video. As always, whenever we go to the casino, folks, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Be well, stay safe. And as always, every trip to that craps table and to any casino, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.